This video is how to deal with awkwardness. Whether it's awkward silence or you said something really awkward. In such situations, what usually tends to happen is we're all in our head and thinking, oh my god, this is awkward, let me try and fix it, let me not act awkward, and you make it even more awkward. But guess what? I'm here to tell you that nobody gives a fuck. この間から黄色い線までお下がりください. In the train station, you see me shouting out loud like, everybody get back behind the yellow line, please, I don't want you to get hurt, you know? And nobody except for one person bothered looking at me. Really, everybody's in their head. Everybody's just focused on what they're doing. People don't really care about you or me. The guy who looked at me, I actually asked him, you know, what did you think, you know? And he didn't even remember. He just thought, oh, I just thought you were talking to your camera. It's easier said than done, you know? So in this video, I'm gonna give you some examples where I've done something really awkward stuff and examples on how I dealt with it. Hi. What makes you guys happy?
Making new friends.
Hey, can we be, do you guys want to be my new friends?
New friends?
Wow, is that a weird question?
Hi.
No, but she just said...
Quick question.
No, she said like, oh, making new friends.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hi. We talk again, don't worry, we talk again.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. Watashi? Oroshi.
Kami-sama. Hi, happiness.
Happiness. I like that. In this example, I was interviewing some girls and it was pretty fun and we had a lot of things to laugh about and stuff. And later on I thought to myself, man, we're getting on so well, I think we should all be best friends, you know? And they just looked at each other and it was really quiet, really awkward and really silent. And I personally didn't feel awkward, but they did. And I just pointed out, oh shit, was that awkward what I just said? And they were like, yes. And they laughed about it and we kept it rolling. But note what I did here. I pointed it out. I pointed out that awkwardness, which made it vanish. So in other words, when you point out the awkwardness, you're basically showing that you are confident enough in yourself and that you do not feel awkward, and so shouldn't they. Confidence and awkwardness, you can't feel them at the same time. So by pointing out the awkward situation, you seem confident and don't seem awkward, and it trickles down from you. If you don't feel awkward, nobody will feel awkward. If you do feel awkward and you shake and you buckle, then everybody else will feel awkward. So it kind of like trickles down from you. Some practical tips on actually increasing your awkwardness tolerance is try and get yourself in awkward situations. Not awkward situations, but unfamiliar situations. In Nepal, I went to those little ceremonies all by myself, and I was the odd one out. Everybody's looking at me as, what is this black guy doing here, you know? And I felt a little bit awkward, but it was funny at the same time because I was enjoying myself. But the number one awkward moment was in Japan when I was in a maid cafe. Super awkward, but it had its purpose. Now, when I actually experience something less awkward, like awkward silence and stuff, I think to myself, I've been through worse, this is nothing. And that gives me the confidence to point things out. Another practical example is get rid of this one. Whenever you feel awkward, you have a tendency to actually go onto your phone and like pretend that you're doing something or changing the time on your phone. Don't do that, because it kind of softens you up. Basically, you're relying on your phone to deal with awkward situations. But if you get rid of it, you're forced to find other means to actually not depend on your phone and deal with awkwardness. All in all, social awkwardness is actually it's not a big deal really, if you think about it.